someone to meet in Little Strand Street. The whole company was assembled there. Paddy Flanagan was captain, and he outlined the operation that was coming off by a diagram on the blackboard. He told us that the custom house was to be burnt that day at 1 o'clock, and that the operation was timed to commence at 12:55 p.m.
The operation will involve all 5 battalions of the IRA's Dublin Brigade. Members of the Active Service Unit, also known as the ASU, and the Squad, a dedicated unit of full-time IRA volunteers who take orders directly from Michael Collins. By early 1921, the Custom House has already been considered twice as a potential target. This time, it is firmly in their sights, and planning begins in earnest.
Devon there made it clear that something in the nature of a big action in Dublin was necessary in order to bring public opinion abroad to bear on the question of Ireland's case. He felt that such an action in the capital city, which was as well known abroad as London or Paris, would be certain to succeed.
Plans of the building are obtained, and Oscar Traynor and Tom Ennis of the 2nd Battalion survey the building, unnoticed by the government officials hard at work. Oscar Traynor later recalled,
"Armed with a large envelope inscribed with On His Majesty's Service, I made my way all over the building. I was greatly impressed by its solidity, its granite walls. Each office into which I penetrated was surrounded by wooden presses and shelves which held substantial bundles of papers and files. It might also be presumed that the presses contained papers and other inflammable materials."
Harry Colley believes that they need to destroy the will room on the ground floor of the building to have the greatest impact.
This was the only combustible part of the building, capable of forming a large fire. And with the dome overhead to act as a chimney, might make it possible to burn the whole building.
In preparation for the attack, a tanker filled with paraffin oil is commandeered by Tommy Kilcoyne, OC of B Company's 2nd Battalion, and removed to a stable in Gardner Place. The fuel is transferred into 500 2-gallon petrol tins, which are taken from the Midland Railway Depot on the north wall. Another party, under the command of Jim Foley, OC of D Company, 2nd Battalion, raids Broadstone Railway Station and brings several bales of cotton waste back to Gardner Place. Gary Holohan works in Dublin Corporation as an electric fitter, while members of the 2nd Battalion are instructed to familiarise themselves with specific areas of inside the Custom House under the pretext of personal business.
I made a complete survey of the area, noting all the manholes in connection with the electric cables, sewers and telephones, and all junction telephone poles, which was invaluable in isolating the Custom House.
It is estimated that over 270 volunteers will be needed for the operation, divided into 2 groups. 120 inside, led by Tom Ennis and James Foley, and approximately 150 in the surrounding areas to provide cover along both sides of the river and on the bridges. Volunteers are ordered to assemble at various locations around the city centre, to depart in small groups from 12:30 p.m. and be in position by 12:55 p.m. They are told that if enemy forces arrive before the operation is complete, the ASU are to open fire only if fired on first.
We were to take up positions on the North Quays in the vicinity of the Custom House, and that in the event of enemy forces attacking the Custom House where the men were inside ground, we were to open fire on the attacking party.
Each man is to carry a can of paraffin, cotton waste, and tools to break open doors and cupboards, and is armed with a revolver and 6 rounds of ammunition. Members of the 5th Battalion are to cut all communication lines with the Custom House at 12:58 p.m, while the 1st, 3rd and 4th Battalions are to secure all the fire stations in the area. Civilians are to be rounded up and gathered in the main hall. All windows are to be shut, wooden presses broken, papers gathered into a heap on the floor, soaked in paraffin and set on fire when ordered. Tom Ennis will give the order to fire the top floor with a single whistle blast, and when the volunteers have made their way downstairs, James Foley will give the order to fire the ground floor. 2 whistle blasts will indicate the completion of the job and the evacuation can begin. Volunteers are to gather bicycles outside to help the civilians escape quickly. The operation will take 25 minutes from start to finish. But will everything go according to plan?